Hi guys, thanks for dropping by. Before anything else, if you haven't done so yet, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content every week. Today, we're cooking meatball soup. Not that typical meatball that you're used to, but this is an Asian meatball soup. 3 reasons why you should cook this at home. 1. It's very simple to make. 2. It's cheap. 3. Your kids would love this. So let's start cooking. We need 500 grams of ground pork, 90 grams of vermicelli noodles, 1 egg, salt, pepper, 1 small nappa cabbage, some onion leeks, 2 tablespoons of mirin, but this is optional, 5 tablespoons of light soy sauce, and about 50 grams of grated ginger. First, we start off by hydrating our noodles in cold water for 5 minutes. Now we're going to prepare our ginger. So we're going to peel off the skin first. Now what I do is, how I peel the skin is that I use the back end of my knife to peel the skin off. Make sure to use the dull end of your knife to prevent some serious injuries to yourself. This is such an old school way of peeling ginger. I certainly hope you try it at home. Try your best to remove all of the skin. I'm cutting my ginger into thin slices first. Then we julienne our ginger. And then we mince it. Okay, so let's add our ginger to our ground pork. Remove the roots of the onion leeks. Now this is how I cut my onion leeks to save me some time. But be careful with your fingers. See, I'm trying to do this as careful as possible. There you go. Just a little bit more, okay. Now let's dump the onions to the ground pork. Add 1 egg. Now let's add some salt, probably about a teaspoon. Season with pepper, and we'll set this aside and mix it later. Now let's prepare our nappa cabbage. Let's do thin slices first. Then we will chop these into smaller pieces. Now let's place our chopped cabbage into a pot and we're going to boil this. Let's add about 7 to 8 cups of water. Add the soy sauce. Add the mirin, but this is optional. Let's bring this to a boil for about 5 minutes. Now let's cover this. Now let's go back to our bowl of ground meat and we're going to mix this. Now let's mix this well. We want all of the ingredients combined before we form these into meatballs. Now our soup is already boiling. Let's bring the heat to a low. Now, using our hands, we want to form the meatballs. And then we're going to drop the meatballs into the soup stock. Remember that you should be on low fire or low heat while doing this. This is to ensure that we do not hasten up the cooking process while forming our meatballs. Now your meatball should be around 4 centimeters in diameter. It should look like this. And you can make around 30 meatballs approximately. Yep. Now we're almost done with our meatballs. Let's cook this covered for about 15 minutes in low heat. Let's check on our meatballs after 15 minutes. Okay. Wow, I tell you, the amazing smell of those ginger inside our meatballs makes all the difference. Now, after rehydrating our noodles, we're going to drop this in the soup stock. Just making sure that the noodles are covered and submerged. Now let's cover this and cook for an additional 5 minutes. Wow, that smell! I'm so happy I made this. My wife and daughter would surely love this. So I hope you try this at home. Well, it really smells good. I promise you that this will taste very, very good. So enjoy!